And now, Philipsburg Broadcasting proudly presents Good Morning, Mr. Governor, with Francis Carty.
Good morning, Mr. Governor. Do you know who you are voting for? Whether you are a supporter of any of the approved 13 political parties, you need to know what they stand for and why you should vote for them in the upcoming September the 26th, 2016 elections. My objective is not to tell you who to vote for, but rather to impress upon you that this is a do-over election that should not be taken lightly, because with 13 political parties postulating candidates on Monday, August the 8th, for the September 26, 2016 elections for 15 seats in our country's parliament. As voters of this election, you will need to stay focused to understand whether your chosen party's promises and manifestos can be realized within the country's tight budget and its declining tourism-based economy. The focus of this election should be on rebuilding our country's economy and how political parties will engage their electorates with what's really happening in Parliament and its Council of Ministers, to understand whether they are keeping our economy on track and staying within the guidelines of the country's budget. Last elections, all kinds of things were promised without accounting for them in the country's budget, and as a direct result, the country was left aimlessly at a loss. Many of our politicians were wrongly advised, and they found themselves in questionable legal situations, and by demanding more critical answers from them now, we will be forcing them to hear themselves before they get into more trouble after this election. This is not an election for politicians to deceive electorates all the way to the polls, but rather it is an election for them to prove that they are ready, prepared, and able to execute solutions to their electorate's needs rather than concentrating on their own pet projects. In answer to this commentary's question is simple. If you don't know, ask them directly before they will earn your vote. Good morning, Mr. Governor.
That was Good Morning, Mr. Governor by Francis Carty.